Hello, welcome to Gaming Gain. My name is Muzz, and welcome back to Saving Spurs, where I attempt to take Tottenham from this kind of weird space they're in real life, where they're trying to become a top four Champions League team, but if they don't get it within the next couple of years, I think they will struggle to get it in the next 10, 20 years. So, where we left off was we'd done the summer transfer window. We had a decent-ish start in the league. We were unbeaten. We won 3, drawn 1, and we had some really exciting transfers. And we had one in particular, Mbappe, who was on trial at us, which I will reveal that we managed to get him. Kylian Mbappe signed for a Europa League team, and it was Tottenham. And probably the most unrealistic signing I've ever made in FM, but also probably the best signing I've ever made in Football Manager. To get a player of that calibre on a free transfer part way through the season is just, it's unheard of. I've never, obviously me and my mates, we talk about this, we've never done anything like that, so it was just a bonkers server move that happened. So I'm very happy, obviously. And we're going to jump into what happened in the January window. Always start with the transfers. So it was I wanted it to be more of an action-packed transfer window than it actually was. I made some big moves for Bellingham, for Upamecano, for Gavi from Barcelona, from Ansu Fati, but as you can see, we have 80 million in transfer budget with 100k wage, so there was a lot of room to really do stuff, but I just couldn't get anything over the line. January is a ridiculously hard time to buy in, so let us see the main talking points are the outgoings. We managed to get rid of a couple of players in January. The first was Jack Clark, 4.6 million Wolves. He was never going to break into the first team. Neil John, a youngster, again never had the potential. Højbjerg, which for a long time I was starting to regret this one. I'm not regretting it now because the price was good. I don't think I would have got any more for him in the summer, but it was touch and go whether I was going to actually be able to replace him. Kerr Smith, we bought him in and sent him out on loan. Sarge out on loan. Dele Alli was sold for 15 million. Quite a low figure, but he was playing him under 23s towards the latter half of his Tottenham career, so just to get him off the wage, he had 100k in wage, get rid of him. And they're kind of the notable ones. This boy here, Jamie Donnelly, bags of potential. This boy. Tottenham have some really good youngsters, so I'm excited to see how he develops. And then there's honestly not that many notable intakes apart from obviously Mbappe. Look at this player, broken leg and all. He is just bags and bags of, not even potential. He's a world-class player. He's a world-class player who can still get better, which is ridiculous. And then in January, we made some smaller signings, some youngsters there. Ben Godfrey was, I think, a good, smart buy for me. Got rid of Eric Dyer, I think a bit prematurely, but Ben Godfrey is my new Eric Dyer. He's versatile. He can play centre back, right back, centre defensive mid, even centre mid if we want. So, and he's English, so add to that pool of English players for the European competitions. Then we have Palinia. Is that how you say it? On loan, good defensive mid, some good stats in there. Really looking forward to seeing. He will be mainly in the away formation as that holding midfielder, and he does have some really good stats for playing the positioning, marking, tackling. He's just there to break up the ball, and he's a good passing as well, which really does help actually. So I am very much looking forward to see how he plays. I actually have a loan to buy offer if need be, but I think I could get better in the summer. And then just another loan, just some backup for the centre mid position. Again, another loan to buy, but I will not be buying this player. Not be buying Jamie Siona. I'm terrible with names. If you've never watched me before, absolutely terrible with names. So let's see how we've been getting on in the competitions. So where we left off was here. So as you can see, September whole month unbeaten. Really good performances in there. The Europa League, we bossed it. No surprise there. It was a pretty weak group. Then we come to October, which was a strange month because, as you can see, we have some very peculiar results. So started well, 5-1 away win at Brighton, which is class. We won on penalties in the Carabao Cup. Man, you put up where I think they were 2-0 up, and I brought on some subs and we scored in the last 7 minutes to take it to penalties, and we ended up winning on penalties. Then 4-1 away to Leicester, 4-1 at home to Liverpool, and 5-1 away to Aston Villa. Throw in a home draw in Norwich, and yeah, just a very strange. Like, you look at the Europa League results, 6-0, 7-1, 6-0. I mean, you could argue maybe we got complacent during the games. But yeah, I mean, the Liverpool one, they can do that. But at home, I expected a much better performance. Away, you should never be, with the squad I had, I should never be getting beaten that much away from home. I should be putting in a much better performance, and my team should. Then, before the World Cup, we played Chelsea, and they scored 92nd minute equaliser, which was pretty hard to take. But then we have been on a little bit of a roll. In fact, we've not lost since the 5-1 at Villa, which is fantastic, with some really good results away to Man City, even though Asensio gets sent off. Man U, and then Man City we beat away from home. That was the first 3 at the back I employed there, and it worked. We soaked up pressure, we hit them on the counter, and Ravello scored an absolute screamer to win the game for us, which turned out to be the winner. We're into the Carabao Cup Final, which I will be recording because it's final. We beat Liverpool quite comfortably at Wembley. And yeah, it is looking like we have got our act together. We have some tough games away to Arsenal, Man City. I don't actually know what my end of the season is like. We have some big teams away. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U still to play. At least, Liverpool and Chelsea are away, so they'll be quite tough games. But quite a decent amount of home games there as well. Looks like the whole of March were away. But teams I would be expecting to beat. So anyway, that is my save. Tottenham saving Spurs. We're doing a good job. We're on track. I think where I am missing key players is the goalkeeper. Certainly, I need a better goalkeeper, and perhaps probably a world class centre back, and maybe a right back. So 3 key positions and maybe another centre mid, but 4 positions that I need to really target in the summer. I think the goalkeeper has to be the number 1. That I think is the missing piece for a potentially title winning squad. But we will see. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of my. I haven't even checked where. I'm showing you where I'm in the league. We are 3rd, and we have Man U are really running away with the league. They're 10 points ahead of me. They're only 5 points ahead of Liverpool, so I suppose they're not really running away with it. But 10 points ahead of me, which is impressive because they've not really added that many decent players to their squad, but I just guess it's the manager that seems to be getting them through. But anyway, so going well, Champions League football as we want this year, and then hopefully we can build on that to get to potentially Premier League title in the 3rd season, which I would consider Spurs very much saved at that point. So we will see if I get that. If I do, I will stop and I will move on to another team I'm already thinking Newcastle would be a good one. Let me know what other ones you think down in the comments below. If you've got any comments, just let me know. Any thoughts on the videos? How am I doing? How's my squad looking? Let me know. Anyway, with all that said, all that's left to say is any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.